and welcome to our channel, Homestead in France. We are Kim and Angelo, and since the beginning of 2024, we are living in the countryside of France. We have lived in a beautiful old house from around 1910 in the Netherlands that we have sold in 2023. One of our main reasons to sell was to pay off our mortgage and move to a place where we can become more self-reliant and self-sufficient. Also to live more rural with more land and away from the busy cities. We have found our perfect spot in central France, in Le Berry, Provence. We live here with our two Sphinx cats, Noelle and Izzy. They have enjoyed the journey as well and are now happy to explore and find the perfect spot to relax. We have plans to create our own homestead here, and in our first year we will take our time to see how we are going to do this. In the Netherlands we started with chickens in our small backyard, our two girlfriends Mimi and Yvette. Our plans are to start in the summer with renovating the chicken barn and create a coop in and outside. A vegetable garden is on its way. It will take some years to make it in the shape I have envisioned, but I like the journey to make it a garden where we can eat from all year around. With solar power we have for now the basic tools and gear, but will expand it over time with bigger solar panels. And also that more appliances can switch to our own solar power. With this channel we want to give you an insight in how we are going to manage to live on our homestead to be more self-sufficient over time and let you come along with us. Hello everyone! On this warm sunny day, already in the morning, I think it's 11 o'clock in the morning and it's really lovely weather. I'm not sure which part you live, but maybe you have seen the auroras last night. Even here in the middle of France, I looked outside this night and I saw a really small reddish glow in the sky with some I don't know, white beams, but barely visible with the eye, so I couldn't film it. But maybe on the place where you live, you have seen it. So I think maybe tonight there will also be, because today it's Saturday. Let me know if you have seen it in the sky. So today I'm not going to do much because it's warm. It will be warm, so I think I will be laying down in the garden, lounging a bit, maybe reading a bit, or just enjoy the warm weather today, because it was really rainy last week, and so we took the opportunity this week to do something in the garden. And next week the weather will be a little bit less, so then we go inside and do things inside again. So we started already this week with cutting some trees, small bushes, not really big trees, but small bushes, and also trimming the grass. We tried with our bush trimmer, and we do little bit by bit until we get our lawnmower. But first I will start with putting a rain barrel temporarily here next to the old house. Eventually we will put a big IBC here with 1,000 liter of water collection, but for now I still have the old barrel from the Netherlands. We took it with us. So now I can install it temporarily to collect some water, because it maybe will rain next week. So then I have some extra water for the garden or anything else to do. So let's go and start working before it getting too warm in today. So let's see where I stored, or actually the moving company stored the rain barrel. I think it should be somewhere here. Let me see. Oh yeah, there it is. Here. Yes. You see, it's empty, and I think it's good to use for now and to collect some bit of water. So let me see if I can get it out of there. So first thing I need to do is to clean it a bit here and try to find some stones where I can put it on, because I want to have it a bit higher, that I can put a bucket underneath it so it's easier to get some water from it. I eventually also can open this one to get the water out, but it's a bit easier if it's high from the ground. So time to see where I can find some stones. Let's see if we can find something in here. It's really dark, but maybe we have something useful here. I think 1, 2, 3, kind of ish. Oh, there's a big one. Okay. That's another big one as well. Okay. We're coming somewhere. Let's see. Oh, another one. I don't know actually where they came from. Wonder if it's not somewhere from up there. Anyway. I'm definitely not going to pick this one because I think it's loose already, but yeah, I have a lot of stones then, but I think that's the next project. This one will be actually the chicken coop part of it. So you know from the tour, this is the old bread oven, and you have a part outside. So we're going to remove that concrete from it. But I think somehow we are going to remove the old part of the oven from here and maybe fix some beams here, so we are sure that not the whole part of the part that's still here from the oven comes down. But that's something else. Let's focus on the stones. So I tweaked a little bit just to be sure it's stable, and well, now it is a bit. It's nowhere like they built the pyramids or something like that. So, but for now, yeah, it works. When the rain comes down here from this roof here that we store our containers below, it will fill the rain barrel. I can put something on it and I can have water. So I don't want to say it, but now it only needs to rain. So we worked in the garden. We created a path by cutting the grass. So it's easier for us now to walk up to the house and to the vegetable garden. That way we can also determine where we want to have our path in the future. We can put in chipped wood or something like that. But it's also nice to just keep those other flowers in the garden just bloom and have a lot of insects and bees here. I really like that. So I always find it a shame if I start the bush trimmer to cut away the flowers. But yeah, there's plenty of for them, so it will be okay. So next to that I was trimming this bush. I'm not sure the name of it, I have to check. I will put it in on the screen. But I had that one also in the Netherlands, between our garden and the neighbors. I know they get lovely flowers, or actually a kind of blossoms. So I see they're already developing here. So they were really high, so I cut them more than half down. It's really nice bush now. I cleared all weeds that were infesting the bush around here. It's over there. So we have a device to cut everything here into little pieces. But it's also something we need to start with. So one thing at a time. So for now I'm just going through the garden. I cut trees and bushes and just collect it everywhere, so that we can do the other thing with cutting it to wood chips later. So here you can see I think it's the same bush that's standing over there. So this one is also the same. You see it's already starting to develop. So I only have to cut the really high parts, but then it's not manageable with the gear I have now, so I have to use, well, more advanced gear. But I don't want to do it right now, so I will wait till I go around the garden doing that. So, and let's have a little peek in the vegetable garden. The potatoes are doing well. I think they're already starting here, so they survive the cold. Let me see, yeah, here. And over here, I think maybe, well, when it's not this hot, but maybe next week, I will remove those branches that I put there temporarily, and I will put corn in a row over here. So this will be potato and corn field. I have some ready inside, but I will also plant some here and see how it goes. Because I'm a little bit late in the season with planting, because yeah, we just started with everything and we do the renovation inside. But I want to see if it still works, if I put in some seeds. And most of the seeds you can plant them directly in May or even in June. So I will see what will work, and well, if it's not, then it will be next year. So then I have also time to get the vegetable garden into shape. So, because as you can see, I have a patch ready here. I have a patch ready here. This will be the place for the grape. And also on the next here, I will also put the same one. Eventually, I will put in a big trellis, so you can walk through and your vegetables can use the trellis. So I have a patch over here. I have a patch over there. And over here, let me see if I can show it to you. I have put in flowers. So I think they will, maybe pop up between now and 2 weeks, and I will I will finish everything with, I don't know, maybe stones I will find in from the old bread oven, or I will make something with wood or anything I can find here. So, but for now I just wanted to put in the contours of the garden, so I know how it will look like maybe next year. But it's nowhere close to what I envisioned, but it's one step at a time. So, and I really like to make little progress when I come into the garden and do some little things. So, and when I was walking yesterday evening in the garden with Angelo, we decided that maybe on a short notice we are going to build a chicken tractor. We put in some chickens then, and then I think they will need to conquer this part of the garden. So a lot of grass. Of course we are going to mow it, but for now I won't be using this part of vegetable garden. So I think for now just start with 5 or 10 chickens. They can do their thing because it's a chicken tractor. They stay for maybe 1 week, depending on how big we are going to create it. They stay on one part of the grass, and when they eat all the grass and all the juicy weeds, we just pull it and we put it on the next part of the grass, and so they can go along this area and do their thing. And at the end, this part has already grown, so they can start again. And yeah, well, they have a lovely view, so it's nowhere to complain, right? So I think we were going to see if we have some materials here in the barn, or where we can find what we already have. And then we want to already start with this one, so that we have some chickens here, because we also really miss the daily eggs from the chickens. And also they can manure all the ground here, so maybe next year I can also use it as a vegetable patch. So that's a little update from the vegetable garden. So it will take a bit more time to create everything, but for now, yeah, I really like it. So I'll go back into the shade, and I will see you in a bit after lunch, and I'm going to show you the garden wall that we are going to expose a bit because of the envy that's climbing on it, and we're going to remove the last part of it, but I will show you in a bit. So see you. Lunchtime.
And also we have a lot of other things to do besides all the physical stuff in the house and also in the garden. Think about starting your own company here. It's in France, maybe just as complex as in the Netherlands where we come from. We have done most of the steps, and Yeah, we sent our first a few invoices. That also means that we have to stop our company in the Netherlands, and before that we have to deregister us as a person in the Netherlands. But we were hesitant because we also have to import our car into France to follow way more steps for that. Also a great thing was that one of my best friends came by, and he drove all the way from the Netherlands here, and he stayed 2 nights in our guest house. We did a lot of fun stuff and visited Bourges, and also we went to a restaurant. We talked a lot. It was great to see him.
Here you can actually see how it infected the wall, because it just goes through all the little cracks, and as this is with lime sand wall plastered, it just goes through it, and with this it just gets all the stones loose. So that's why it's good to remove all those. It will take me a little bit longer to get this wall clean. What I did is I remove it from the wall first, leave the top there, because probably it will be well dead already now because I have cut the vines. And here you can see how it will look like when cleaning the wall. So overall I really like how it's going to look now. I have to get rid of all the waste now, but I think I can use it in the garden and all the dry leaves. I think I will continue for a bit. If you like our videos, feel free to subscribe to our channel. It doesn't cost you anything and you will get a notification when we post a new video. See you next time! Bonne journée!